Finally, there is one last new capability I want to share with you, and that's how we're integrating next-generation AI to help you discover insights in Power BI. Power BI's journey with large language models actually started last year when we released capabilities to generate DAX calculations from natural language. Suggestions for DAX enables analysts to create calculations, such as rolling averages, just by describing what they're looking for in natural language. It's a huge help in tapping into the incredibly powerful DAX language in Power BI. But this was just the beginning, and now we have a ton of exciting new Copilot features in Power BI that I'm excited to share with you. Let's take a look.
Introducing the next generation of AI in Microsoft Power BI. Copilot in Power BI empowers your people to unlock the full potential of your data and move from data to insights faster. Now, with Copilot in Power BI, you can use natural language to bring your data to life. Simply describe the visuals and insights you're looking for, and next generation AI will create your report and help you refine it. You can then dig into this data further by asking a question, and Copilot will find the best answer. Not only does Copilot help you visualize your data, but it taps into Power BI's advanced analysis capabilities to help you find key influencers and outliers and create forecasts. Copilot can summarize your data into easy-to-understand text narratives that help others quickly get important and relevant insights. And for analysts who are creating calculations and modeling data, you can simply describe what you want, and the code is automatically generated. With Copilot in Power BI, turning data into impact has never been easier.
As you can see, Copilot in Power BI transforms how you work with data to find insights. It lets you focus on the analysis needed by your business and not on needing to become an expert in calculation languages or report design. Let's take a look at some demos of Copilot in Power BI, starting with improvements on how you can create calculations using natural language. Power BI is enhancing its Copilot capabilities for authoring calculations in DAX. Let's say I wanted to create a calculation for profit margin in my model. Now, just by adding a comment, the new DAX Copilot understands both my model schema and common business definitions to correctly create the calculation. Once calculations are created, users can then quickly and easily add them inside their Power BI reports. The Copilot works both for basic measures like profit margin, but also complex ones like rolling averages or adding filters based on records in my database. And because of the amazing generative capabilities of Azure OpenAI, I can even do things like authoring comments in German, and the Copilot does not miss a beat generating DAX calculations based on my requests. Creating calculations in the context of a company-specific business model is a huge productivity boost for analysts, and will help more users ramp up on the incredibly powerful DAX language. Finally, let's look at how Copilot can work with you to create reports from scratch, find insights, and answer questions about your data. Let's say, for example, I'm an HR analyst who is constantly handling requests from my management to do analysis and provide answers. It can take hours and even days to respond with new reports. Now, with Copilot and Power BI, I can simply describe the report I want to build and get insights in seconds. Maybe we need to break down some of our employee data to understand demographics and hiring trends. I just describe what I need, and Copilot will automatically analyze my data and create a new report based on my needs. Immediately, I have a beautiful Power BI report that is fully interactive, and I can start slicing and dicing my data to explore deeper. Copilot added the charts and slicers I asked for, but also conveniently gives me options to adjust the output to get just what I'm looking for. For example, let's switch to ask for metrics and trends in a slightly different layout. Automatically, Copilot updates the report. Let's go ahead and keep this report page. But it goes much further. I can also ask analysis questions, such as why is our attrition rate going up? Copilot responds by adding a new page to my report and uses Power BI's built-in advanced analysis capabilities for finding key influencers for variables in my data. In addition to giving me a summary of an insight about different employee types having different attrition rates, I can easily explore Power BI's key influencer visual to see what's driving the biggest impact to our attrition rate. I can even automatically see the most significant segments in my data just by clicking. Now let's go back to the first page and finish up our new report. I'm going to ask Copilot to make it look like our existing exec dashboard, and instantly it's applied the same formatting and style and adjusted the layout to match. Best of all, I can still interact directly with the Power BI report Copilot has created. So for example, if I wanted to manually change this bar chart to a tree map on my own, it's easy to do so with just a few clicks. Let's add employee functional area, and now I can filter by the new field. Finally, to make the report even easier for my team to understand, I'm going to ask Copilot to add a rich text description of my data right inside the report. This narrative summary is fully dynamic, and not only does Copilot highlight interesting insights from my data, but it provides citations from where in the report the data was taken. This summary will update every time the data is refreshed or people filter the report with new insights based on the data. And just like that, in seconds, I've created a report that would have taken hours or days to do manually. We're incredibly excited about the future of data and analytics. With the announcements of Microsoft Fabric and the new Copilot experiences in Fabric that we shared today, we're transforming how everyone gets insight from data. I hope you'll take the time to get started with Microsoft Fabric, and you can also try out the public